What's up, everybody? It's Conger Live, and I've had some requests to do a top 10 list. Now, I don't have experience with all the heroes. As you can see, I have quite a few still locked, but this information I'm going to share with you is based on my personal experience as well as the tier list provided by Jake. Some of you guys know about him. I will leave a link to the tier list in the description below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video and this channel if you like the content you see. So we're going to start off with the number 10 slot, and I'm going to give number 10 slot to Leatherhead. That's right. Leatherhead is the first 3-star hero the game gives you as you progress through the story. He is an excellent early game tank. That's why he makes it to the top 10 slot. He loses some effectiveness in the later game, but that stun is always great. You can always swap him in, but he isn't the best tank. But that's why he lands up here at number 10. Okay, and for the number 9 slot, everybody's favorite Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. Michelangelo is probably got the best stun in the game. His AoE stun makes him very versatile. He's a great toon, especially early on. Once again, in the late game, the stun doesn't become as effective or useful as having high defense or high damage, but he still makes it to my number 9 slot. So let's hear it from Michelangelo. Mikey, party on, dudes! Okay, taking us to the number 8 slot. Number 8 is your techie turtle, Donatello. Donatello is a great support turtle, giving all of your teammates that are within his AoE range some extra defense. So this makes him a great addition to any team. Gotta love Donnie. Moving on to number 7. Number 7 is going to be the Master Splinter. That's right. Master Splinter is a melee support, so he's close range. He gives a heap of buffs at the beginning of the battle for the first 30 seconds, giving your team a great edge early on. So he's an excellent character. That's why Splinter makes it to my number 7 slot. Moving up to number 6, the leader of the Turtles, Leonardo. Leonardo is also a melee support. He gives all his friendlies that are next to another one a bonus, helping keep them alive, and he does a decent amount of damage, being that leader. So way to go, Leonardo. Moving down to 5th place into the top 5. My number 5 toon is my strongest character, Casey Jones. This boy hits hard. His attack does damage to both defense and hit points, making him one of the hardest hitters in the game, which is why I'm putting Casey Jones at number 5. And in the number 4 slot, this is someone I use all the time, is Ray. Ray is an excellent tank. He slows. He gives himself defense. He is that traditional tank role with that minor support. So Ray gets the number 4 slot. Now, some of you are wondering, what are the top 3 toons? Let's get down to the meat and potatoes. But before we do, let's go to a couple of honorable mentions. A couple toons that are great, but they don't quite make the top 10 slot. Mondo Gekko. A lot of people like using him right now. The reason why I want to give an honorable mention to Mondo Gekko is he gets the bonus in PvP. He's a high risk, high reward character. So if you get his stun off and he's dashing around, you can get some nice damage in. But he's kind of squishy, so he dies a little easily. So he didn't make the top 10, but I wanted to mention that he's a fun character to use. And the other honorable mention, Super Irma. She is your blaster, trickster. She's got a great AoE. Right now, she kind of dives into the battle, getting herself killed way too easily, which is why she didn't make the top 10. But when they fix that, I have a feeling Irma is going to take one of these top 10 slots. She's a great character. You get her early on, so great character to start off with. Another honorable mention. Okay, now into the top 3 toons in this top 10 list for TMNT Mutant Madness from Conger Live. I think the number 3 character is Zorax. I don't have Zorax, but the community raves about him. This man hits like a truck. He stacks his attack as the round goes on, hitting harder and harder, being able to delete characters in one hit sometimes. Okay, so Zorax is the number 3 character on this list. And number 2, some of you are already betting it, even though she's had nerfs, April O'Neil, the second best character in the game. Everyone I talk to has April in their 5-man squad. April is probably the best support in the game. She stuns, she adds defense. All around, great character. Many teams fall apart without the help of April. And the number 1 slot, some of you may have guessed it, but wait, I want to let you guys know, one last honorable mention is Ace Duck, because now Ace Duck, he's not number 1. Ace Duck is too new. We don't have enough data on him. I've been using him. I've been loving him. He also gains bonus attack as the round progresses. I was hitting AoEs for 11,000. Hitting everybody on the field that he's able to drop his egg bombs on for 11,000. Pretty good for an AoE. I don't think I've seen any AoE that strong. Gonna compare his 3-star to his 4-star in a couple days, so keep an eye out for that video coming up soon. But without further ado, the number 1 toon in the game, Toca. Toca is a big meat shield. He roots enemies. He drops their strength, making them all hit like wet noodles and they ain't going nowhere. So Toca being the strongest tank in the game, I believe Toca is the number 1 character right now at the beginning of December for TMNT Mutant Madness. What do you guys think about this top 10 list? Do you agree? Are you sad one of your favorite toons didn't make it to the list? Comment down below which toons do you think should be in this top 10 list. I want to thank Jake for making that tier list. Like I said, I'll leave the link down below. The whole point here, guys, we want to help everyone game smarter. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.